on the national table. Are you lesser? Are you the sons and daughters of a lesser God? Why would a community with 5 million votes go through a third party to go to the national negotiation table? Let this region be united. 5 million. Wale watu ya Lower Eastern wakiongozwa na Kalonzo Musyoka 4 million. Sisi pale tuko na karibu 9 to 10. Watu ya Coast wakuje, wengine wakuje, tuongee. Sisi hatusemi we have, tumeunga wengine mkono. Sisi tumeunga Rais William Ruto mkono unconditional. Tuliunga yeye mkono unconditional. And it's a great mistake that I made as a leader of that region to go to support William Ruto without conditions and without a written agreement, because he has shortchanged us and thrown us out of government because we were not careful. And to give credit to your sons Musalia and Wetangula, at least they seem to have known him better. At least while he insisted wapewe agreement, although it has not been honored, but it is there. Na ndio nilishangaa nikiwa accused pale ati mambo ya shareholding, wabunge ya Western wakinifukuza. Mimi nilikuwa natetea nyinyi mpate share yenu. Your share was 30%, you only got 3%. Sasa mimi natetea nyinyi mpate shares yenu. You are promised 1,000 kilometers of tarmac, not an inch has been put. Mimi nilikuwa naulizia nyinyi hiyo. Mlikuwa promise Nzoia, Mumias itakuwa revived. Nothing has been done. Pan paper, nothing has been done. Mambo ya irrigation, nothing. When I was saying we had an agreement ya shareholding, Wetangula and Musalia negotiated a 30% stake in the government. Not just their two positions. Walipopata hizo mbili wakanyamaza wakatosheka. Mimi nilikuwa napigania nyinyi. Kama mna rafiki watu ya Western katika Kenya hii na katika Gachagua. When I was fighting kwa shares, yenu ilikuwa kwa karatasi imeandikwa. Mimi ya kwangu nilikuwa nipigania na kuna bahali imeandikwa. Ndio nilikuwa na shida mingi sana na William Ruto. Kwa sababu ananiruka ile tulikubaliana a gentleman's agreement. Lakini yenu is written. And I want to challenge Musalia and Wetangula. The 30% that was negotiated for Western Kenya, fight for it. Don't be cowards. It is there, it is written. So, kama mna rafiki, mnaweza tegemea kwa hii Kenya na Rigathi Gachagua. I meant well for this region. Sasa wabunge wenu wakaambiwa ati mimi ni mkabila nauliza shares. Na ile shares nauliza ni yenu. Ile mimi nauliza yangu is not written anywhere. Rais anaweza ruka ama asiruke. Lakini yenu haiwezi rukwa. So, we are saying, let the Luhya nation be united. And I have told you, I have seen brilliant sons of this land. The Honorable Eugene Wamalwa, the Honorable Cleo Malala, Governor Tebea and others. Please, back them up by being united. Because if you are not united, they cannot be strong in a negotiation. But if they come fragmented, you can't make an impact. And that is why, for the longest, kura yenu yote imekuwa kwa mtu mwingine ndio ana negotiate naye. Raila ametumia kura yenu hapo kwa serikali. Anatumia kura yenu anaenda AU. Kila wakati ametumia kura yenu. Why can't you just use your vote to negotiate directly? Mkuje muongee na wengine. So tafadhalini, let the community be united. Let the leaders who have shown they mean well for the community take the lead. Come, let us talk people who are like-minded and who mean well for this country.
My name is we are happy that we are here. We are talking to our leaders. My question is, you have talked about one issue, is that the issue of shareholding. But the people of the mountain are short. But we have recently seen at the head of the state, President Ruto appointing some names from the mountain. Does it mean that those names are not representing the people of the mountain?
No. You miss a point. The people of the mountain, the people of Western, the people of Kenya do not need the positions. They are meaningless. What they need is tangible development. The people of the mountain had negotiated all the projects ambaye ilianzishwa na Rais Uhuru Kenyatta, hii serikali imaliza imekata. We had negotiated a good business environment. The government has turned against the people, demolishing their houses, evicting them without notice. Those are the issues. Hao wamepatiwa kazi, hizo ni zao na familia zao. They are meaningless. You know, hata nyinyi, I don't think what you need are positions. What you need is 1,000 kilometers ambaye rais aliahidi atafanyia watu ya Western. Is the revival of Nzoia Sugar Factory, the revival of Mumias, issues of irrigation. How do we make sure the fertile soils of Western become meaningful to the people of this region? Because muko na rutuba nzuri sana, lakini we need roads. Tunataka barabara za lami, tunataka stima iunganishwe, tunataka madarasa ijengwe. Those are the real issues. Issues are not positions. And I can tell you, hiyo viti watu ya huko hata ikipeanwa ngapi, hata kama umesoma mitandao wanasema hata ukifufua dada ni Kimathi umpatie kuwa deputy president, people cannot change because that's not what they want. People want development. Na nyinyi you have already an agreement. Muulize viongozi wenu hii agreement, na nilitoa pale bunge, ukitaka copy nitampatia. Muulize viongozi wenu hii agreement ya Western, can it be honored? Sasa mnaambiwa the agreement has not been honored. Ati sasa Raila Odinga atahand nyinyi over kwa William Ruto. Sasa nyinyi mtakuwa ni jamii ya aina gani? Kwani nyinyi ni ile rire ile ya kusunguka ile ya kupeana kijiti? Sasa mmekuwa pale, Raila amesaidika, ameenda AU, amesema nyinyi mmenisukuma nimeenda AU, asanteni. Sasa kuanzia leo mimi siko vile mlikuwa mnanifuata, mfuate huyu William Ruto. Nyinyi mtakuwa ni jamii ya aina gani?
The second question, I've seen one of the party leaders, under the meeting and you say that you are here for Christmas and for collaborations. And they say that you are smart in your mind. One of the key leaders you are going to make for 2027.
Eugene Wamalwa is a great leader. But the greatness of a leader will be defined by the unity of purpose of where he comes from. It is you to make him a great leader and propel him to great heights of leadership by being united. There is no way Eugene Wamalwa can be a great leader if you are still following Raila Odinga to show you political direction. Mtakuwa ni kazi gani mnafanya? You know, you have your own leaders who are qualified by any definition. He's been a cabinet minister for a very long time. He's seasoned. He's a great lawyer. But why would you want to follow another leader from another region to show you on your way to government? Why can't you go to the government directly? So what we are saying, we'll engage Eugene Wamalwa and others. But his relevance in the national political discourse will be informed by the unity of purpose of the Luhya nation and by numbers. So lazima kwanza mkubali, you unite under your leaders from here. Hamwezi kwenda kukodisha viongozi na mko na viongozi hapa. Itakuwa hiyo ni hesabu gani mnapiga? So we are willing to work with Eugene Wamalwa and other leaders. But it is the responsibility yenu kama jamii kupatia yeye nguvu na kumpatia yeye ile weight ya kuja kwa meza na kusema basi mimi nimekuja niko hapa 5 million. We want you to back me to be president. This is what I have brought on the table. And these people are united. But if you are not united behind that leader, how will he negotiate with other leaders from other regions? And that is myself the battle that I had with President William Ruto. Because alitaka katakata watu yangu into smaller units. You know? Anaweka Mount Kenya East hapo, anaweka hapo kando, anachukua Murang'a, anaweka hapo, nikamwambia haiwezekani. Sisi tulikupatia kura when you are united. If you want our votes, we'll give you when you are united. Anataka akatakate ndio atukalie, atutawale, tukue wakubwa wake. Hatuwezi kubali. So nyinyi na nyinyi, it's a time also to liberate yourself from the politics of Raila Odinga as a community. I'm not saying you cannot work with him, but why don't you first unite as a region? And if you have to negotiate with him, you negotiate from a position of strength as a community. But you cannot be under him. It is not possible. And that is what I refuse President William Ruto. He wanted to be the leader of the Mount Kenya region. I said, you are the president of Kenya, lakini kwa jamii there are leaders there ambaye utafanya kazi na hawa, but huwezi kuja direct kwa hawa. Lazima ukue na hao wamejipanga vizuri. Ukitaka kuongea na hao, uongee na jamii ambaye imeungana. And he did not want that because he knows when we are united, 8, 9, 10 million votes, we are very strong, and it is not possible to shortchange us. So you as a region, please be united and have your own identity as a region. Na msiambiwe na watu ati ni mambo ya Kenya, ati ni ukabila. Oh, we want all Kenyans to be united. You know, when I have listened to the president, when he's talking about Kenya being united, what he means is Kenya being united behind him. That is what he means. Hii akiongea ati mambo ya Kenya kuungana, what he means is behind him. Kenya is not at war with anybody. All communities are working together. The people of Mlembe and others, we are friends. There is nothing to unite us. It's you to unite as a region so that you go and engage other regions who are also equally united. So, kibarua iko kwenu, my friend from the people.
As you speak, do you think that the mountain is one? Because most of the political analysts have said that the mountain is divided.
Most of those analysts are not from that region. They don't understand that region. That region learned bitter lessons in the year 1992 and 1997, when, out of lack of experience, we fell into the machinations of President Moi and divided the region, some people behind Kibaki and others behind Matiba, and we lost. Since the year 2002, we have remained united all the time, and that is why we are always in government, and that is why we are going to be the next government. The mountain is one. In fact, we have even now, the Kamba people have come in as Mount Kenya South. The mountain is getting larger. Na tunataka hata nyinyi watu ya Mlima Elgon pia tuungane. You know, tukue watu moja so that we can make progress. You know, so those are people who are wishing that the mountain is divided so that they can manipulate us politically. I can assure you they will be sorry, they will be ashamed. The mountain will vote in one basket. To a man, 99% they'll vote in one basket. Hiyo ingine ati kugawanya, you can divide leaders. Those leaders ambaye wanatumika na rais kugawanya watu ya mlima, none of them can go home for Christmas. That tells you. Viongozi wako, they are divided, saba in Mombasa, saba in Eldoret, others in Nairobi. None of them can go to the mountain because the mountain itself is solid. And it has said those are traitors to the community. They cannot go home because they are being used by the president to divide the community. And the community has refused. I want to ask the people of Western to have unity of purpose, to be one as Western region. The 4 counties, plus your diaspora in Nairobi and Mombasa, talk as one. Put together 5 million votes and agree to come out on the voting day. And I can assure you, if you do that, you will be in government for eternity. You will never be out of government. But if you continue being divided and you continue dealing with national matters through proxy, through a third party, where will you go as a region? And don't you have competent sons and daughters who can lead this region? Why do you need a third party to lead your community? You can just come directly to the national table as the Luya nation and bargain and negotiate your stake in whatever government that will be formed directly without going through a third party.
Yes. Well, there's a question I wanted and this is about impeachment. Considering the laws that the impeachment are tracked,